You want to say good morning?
Good morning.
Today is Monday. Now my tire pressure light is on. I don't know why everything is happening with this car at once. Let's get the heat going. Alright, that's gonna be too loud for right now, but oh crap, it's later than I thought it was. Or maybe that's because I had to reset my clock and everything because the battery we got a new battery. Taking Aiden to school, the huge, and then I have to go to the post office. I have a giant box that I have to send to that place in the UK. Who's gonna be selling my stuff, and I'm praying that none of this stuff gets broken in transit, because that's a really long way to go, and there's bath bombs in there, and it's just, I've ordered like stuff from Lush before, Lush UK, which I actually just placed another order with them for some of their Halloween stuff that I wanted that was out of stock on the US site. But I've ordered from them a couple of times, and a couple of times the stuff has come broken. So I'm just hoping that it doesn't break. I put so much bubble wrap in there. There's probably like 2 pounds of bubble wrap. But nothing really happened this weekend. Steven's dad didn't come down this weekend. Next weekend is Aiden's birthday. Well, this Friday is Aiden's birthday, but you're not going to be seeing this till probably the Monday after. I have to go home and edit last week's vlog today because I didn't do that this weekend. I usually do it on Saturday or Sunday so that I can get it up on Monday, but I have so many other videos filmed that I need to edit. I've been doing a lot of reviews and stuff, so just all kinds of content. I've had more time during the day to film stuff. Tomorrow's Tuesday, and then Wednesday is the fun run. Wednesday, Aiden is doing a fun run at school, which is their fundraiser to raise money for like new computers and stuff for the school. So they didn't really give us a lot of notice for it. So like I've been trying to get people on Facebook to sponsor him and donate to it, but I think he's got like 60 bucks so far, so that's not too bad considering we're not going like door to door to get people to donate. I hate doing that kind of stuff. Like last year his fundraiser was like to sell cookies, and I feel like it's easier when you're selling something. It's kind of hard when you're just like, I'm gonna walk in a marathon thing and then you can sponsor me and not get anything for it. I feel like it's easier when you're selling candy bars, or like last year it was cookie dough, and those cookies were awesome, by the way. I was kind of hoping that that would be their fundraiser again this year, but it's a different school, so yeah, I have to go now because it's getting late, but I'll talk to you guys later on. I don't know why it's getting blurry. Do you want to say, have a good day?
Have a good day.
Bye for now. What are you peeking at?
Say hi.
It seems like all the pine needles fell off the trees overnight. I friggin' hate having pine trees so close because there's like a carpet of them in the driveway, and they all get in like the hood of your car and everything, and when they rot they can cause your car to rust and everything, so it's a pain in the ass to have to keep pulling them out of everywhere, every crevice of your car. But we're getting ready to go to school. I think today is going to consist of me running around and trying to find all the elements for a Pete the Cat costume, because yesterday was the 15th, and HalloweenCostumes.com has the exclusive rights to the licensed Pete the Cat costumes. So they're the only place that you can get it from, and I found it like months ago on there, and it said coming October 15th. So I signed up to get notified for it and everything, and I got nothing yesterday. So I was like, I went on the website and now it just says coming soon. So I emailed them and I was like, this said it was going to be available October 15th. Am I going to be able to order it in time for Halloween? And they emailed me back this morning and they were like, oh, there was a problem with a delay with the manufacturer, and we don't know if we'll have it in time for Halloween now. So great. Now, I ordered a Pete the Cat mask. It's just like an eye mask off of Etsy for $7, which wasn't bad. So now all I really need is like a long sleeve navy blue shirt and a yellow t-shirt, because I want to do like the groovy buttons on the t-shirt, and like a blue cattail. So not that many things to look for, but I have a feeling I'm gonna have to make a blue cattail, because all the ones that I could find came with the ears and everything, and I don't need ears because I ordered a mask that is like an eye mask and it has ears on it. So figure it out. I went to Michael's yesterday, and now I might have to go back there today because I need to find I don't know how I'm gonna do the t-shirt. I might like try to sew on felt buttons, or just get like the iron-on stuff and print them out and iron them on. I don't know. Maybe I can find giant buttons, but I doubt it. Actually, Aiden has like a set of magnets of Pete's Groovy buttons, and there's a ton of them. Maybe I can just glue 4 of those on the shirt. Then I won't even have to bother looking for buttons. But we need to find a yellow t-shirt, and then blue long sleeves and blue pants for your... He has blue pants, but they're not like... Pete is like a dark blue, not quite navy. I don't know. We'll figure it out. And his sneakers are already perfect for it, because Pete wears like red Converse. And show your shoes. Put your leg up. Let me see. Let me see your shoe. These are... Hold on. They're like the Velcro kind that don't have the laces in them, but that's what they look like, so those are perfect for it anyways. Let's not ruin these shoes before Halloween, okay? Oh geez, hold on. Now I can't get his shoe back on. Ow. What did you step in? Play-Doh? Is that Play-Doh on the bottom of your shoe? Okay. Okay. Hopefully all these pine needles fly off my windshield while I'm driving, because this is aggravating me. Oh, it's cold. It's 45 degrees right now. Please tell me my heat is working. But the hard part is the mask, so I used to love to sew, but I don't have a sewing machine, so I can't like make my own. Especially in Halloween's in a few weeks, so you want to say bye? Bye. I will check in and let you know what I found. Oh, I didn't know the flash was on. Oh well. So I ended up finding pretty much everything I needed. I got these sweatpants and this shirt from Kohl's. So I tried to get the same color blue on both of them, but they're not like a matching set, but totally the right blue color. And then in Michael's I grabbed, it sucks because they had like these thick Chanel pipe cleaners in every color but blue. It would have been perfect for the tail, but I got this what is it, cotton fabric in way more than what I need. I don't need 2 yards of it, but I'm just gonna like roll it up to make it look like a cattail and just like stitch the ends of it. So that's the tail. As close, these blues are as close as I could get them to one another. Then I got the yellow t-shirt also at Michael's. I went there for that because I knew that they have the kids t-shirts in like every color imaginable. So that's gonna go over the long sleeve shirt. The blue is basically just to be like Pete's fur. And then I got the yellow shirt that I'm gonna put buttons on, and I got the iron-on transfer paper because I think I'm just gonna print the buttons out and cut them out and iron them onto the t-shirt so that there's nothing dangling off it that's gonna fall off on him, but trying to make it as easy as possible. And then I ordered the mask, like I said, off of Etsy, and he's got the sneakers, so I think we're set. I think I did a good job today finding everything I needed to find for the costume.
Lift off!
Lift off! The timer is on for when I hit hit record for some reason, so it does a countdown on the screen that says 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wednesday.
Today is Wednesday, and you have your fun run today. So they're doing their fun run fundraiser to raise money for the school and everything, and that's today. What else was I gonna say? Every time I turn on the camera, like I had things I wanted to talk about, and now I'm just blank. I've got the cold finally. Like, it's not a bad one. It's just a little bit in my nose and like scratchy throat, but not painful sore throat like I always get. So it's just a minor cold. Aiden's had like snotty nose for a few days, so he's got it a little bit too, but it's nothing bad. He woke up crying last night. Like I wasn't in bed yet. It was probably like 10 o'clock. And I heard him crying upstairs, so I went running up there. I think he just had a nightmare because I was able to calm him down and I cleaned off his face and I was like, "You want to go back to sleep?" And he's like, "Yes." You were having bad dreams last night?
Yes.
Yeah, you had a bad dream? I wish he could tell me what it was about, but what else? I got everything for his costume yesterday. I think I said that. The only thing I didn't get was I want to get like blue mittens that match that same color blue so that he has like cat paws, but other than that, I think he had blue mittens that came with his Cookie Monster hat. I don't think they're going to fit him anymore. I'll have to dig those out today. I think I still have them, at least. I hope I kept them. I usually keep everything so that I can pass them down to my friend's son. And now she's going to have 2 sons because she's due in January, so she can have all the hand-me-downs.
Stop!
Are you going to be silly all day again?
Sit down. Stop.
Enough.
Stop.
I have a bunch of work stuff I have to get done today, so a bunch of orders came in, and then I've got to work on another order for the lady in the UK. So I had just shipped that stuff, and then she decided she wanted more. Yeah, she put the Hocus Pocus palette up for pre-sale on their website, and it sold out. So now she wants 10 more of those, which is awesome, but palettes are such a pain in the butt to make, because you have to make, well, I hand make all my eyeshadows individually, so I have to make 10 of each eyeshadow and then press them all, which this muscle, because I use that little pressing machine, and this muscle right here is killing me from doing so many lately. It's still better than before I had that machine and I was just doing them all, like pressing them with my thumbs, and that was killing my hands. So this one's being silly all day, all morning. I mean, hey, your teacher's not gonna like it if you're super silly all morning.
Sit down.
You gotta sit down and be good with calm, quiet hands, right? So we're gonna go to school now, and I will talk to you guys later. You wanna say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Say, I have my fun run today.
Fun run today.
I'm about to go get Aiden because he has an early release day today, so it's almost noon. He gets out at noon, well, 12:05 technically. And then we don't have anything else to do the rest of the day, so I think I'm going to take him out to lunch or something. Do something fun before I have to come home and work more. But I got a lot of stuff made today already, which is good. I started on some of the Christmas stuff, so I feel productive today. What sucks is I have so many orders coming in, and people keep ordering the eyeshadows like in the cases instead of just the pans. And I ran out of cases, so I had to order cases yesterday, and now it looks like they're not going to be here till Wednesday, so now I'm like, oh, freaking hell, I hope that they come here earlier than what they say, because most of the time it'll give me like an estimated day on the tracking, and then they end up coming like 2 or 3 days before that. So I'm hoping they come like Saturday, because usually it comes faster from the place that I order from, and now because I'm so backed up on orders and I need this stuff, it's going to take longer than usual. That is always the way. So hopefully I can get everything in on time, because I put 5 to 8 days processing time on the website just to like cover my butt, which is good, but I usually get everything out in like 3 to 4, depending on how many orders I have sitting. So It figures every time that it doesn't. It just, when I'm backed up on orders and I need to order something, like supply wise, it always takes longer than usual. So I'm gonna go leave to get Aiden now. My hair looks like it's still wet. I put a lot of gel and a lot of hairspray in it this time. And usually when I do this, I actually like my hair when it's curly because it's not all frizzy, so you can't see all the frizz everywhere. And plus it's not super humid out anymore, so I can kind of embrace my curls. But I used to straighten it all the time, like all the time in the winter time when it started getting colder like this in the fall, I should say. It's not winter yet. And it takes me so long. I just got so sick of doing it, especially like after I had Aiden and stuff. I just had less time to straighten my hair for an hour every time I washed it. So to be able to like use the diffuser with the hair dryer now and like dry my hair, because I cannot stand leaving it wet when I get out of the shower when it's cold out, because I just feel like I'm freezing. So yeah, I just put a lot of Fructis hair gel and Dove hairspray in it. That's the stuff I've been using lately. It looks like it's like crispy, but it's not. It's really soft. The Dove hairspray is pretty awesome. So I'm gonna shut up now and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow's Aiden's birthday and he's super excited. So today is Friday. It's Aiden's birthday. I have to make his cake today, and I forgot birthday candles, so that's what I'm going to get right now. He informed me that he wanted black frosting on his cake, but I don't think that's gonna work because every time I try to make black frosting, it comes out purple, and I can never find like canned black frosting anywhere. So it's also not gonna look good with I bought one of those edible cake toppers that's Pete the Cat, so it's just like a big yellow circle. So I don't really want him to have a black and yellow cake. I don't know. I'll see what I can find, but I'm thinking of just doing red frosting on it because he loves red. So I'm making the cake today, so he has his birthday cake for tonight. And then my family is coming over on Sunday, so I'm going to make red cupcakes with like Nutella on the top. Going to go with his Pete the Cat birthday theme, because that was something that I found on Pinterest, was to make cupcakes with like strawberries or blueberries and Nutella, because if you don't know the Pete the Cat Pete the Cat books, there's one called I Love My White Shoes, and he's got white sneakers on, and then he steps in a puddle of mud and they turn brown. He steps in a pile of strawberries and they turn red, and he steps in a pile of blueberries and they turn blue, but I couldn't find blueberries at the store, so we're just gonna have strawberries and Nutella. So that's that. That was friggin' road work. So we got him the one thing I knew he's been wanting, which is like a ride-on vehicle. I didn't get Power Wheels, name brand Power Wheels, because they are like $400 and up. Like the Jurassic Park Jeep is really cool, but I'm not paying almost $500 for that thing. He's been wanting one of those since we were going to Toys R Us a lot when they were closing, and he fell in love with one of the trucks that they had there, but they were still like $300 even though they were like clearancing stuff out. And then when I went back, when they had all the stuff that was like 30 and 40% off, they were completely wiped out. Like, I don't know how those sold out so fast at the prices they were still at, but people hopped on those for like Christmas presents, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, I found one on Amazon that's like a knockoff brand, and it just doesn't say like, oh, Power Wheels all over it, or Disney Princess, and like name brand stuff. So it's a red Jeep. Red's his favorite color, and he loves Jeeps. He must have gotten that from me. But he has like a lot of toy Jeep cars and stuff that he loves. So we put it together last night. It was a pain in the ass. It took us like 3 hours, Steven and I together working as a team and yelling at each other. And then we couldn't friggin' figure out how to hook the battery up because I guess one of the wires had fallen out and I didn't want to connect like the wrong thing to the wrong wire. It's like, it's way more complicated than it should be. So we finally figured it out, like before we went to bed. So we figured it out. I charged it all night, and then I had my fingers crossed that we did it right. Because this morning I unplugged it and went to turn it on, and it worked. So we let him take it for a spin this morning, and then he didn't want to get out of it. But he had, like, when he was 2, Steven's dad got him one of those things. It was a smaller one, but he was still too young for it to like have the hand-eye coordination to steer and hit the pedal at the same time and everything. So he didn't play with it much. And then his dad ended up taking it back for his stepdaughter's kid, like the beginning of this year, just as Aiden was starting to learn how to use it. So I was pissed. I'm like, great. And then I told Steven, don't be mad at me when I buy him a new one for his birthday or something, because your dad just took that one back. So now he's got a nice big Jeep. The weight limit on it is 88 pounds. Well, it says 88 on the website on Amazon, but it says 110 pound weight limit in the instruction booklet, so I don't know. But he'll get a lot of use out of it because he's only 46 pounds right now, so I figured he'll be able to use it for a while. Like, it sucks that it's starting to get cold out and he's not going to be able to play outside as much, but he'll have it for springtime because he's not going to outgrow it that soon. What else? I've slowly been making stuff from my Christmas collection for Pretties for Your Face. There's going to be, like, I've been so inspired as I started making stuff that I keep getting more ideas. So I already made a body polish and a soap for it. And then there's going to be a palette, there's going to be a highlighter. I want to do a lip balm and lip scrub to go with it. What else was I doing? Maybe a bubble bar, if I can figure out what to do that goes with the theme. I do have an idea for it. They're just, bubble bars are a pain in the ass to make. I think what I'm gonna do is make a nail polish for the collection and introduce that as the first, like the very first nail polish, and then see how well that's received before I launch the nail polishes. Nail polish is so much harder to make than I thought. So I'm like super picky about nail polish, and I like it to be really opaque and friggin' stay on good and everything. So it's been a lot of trial and error. And like when you use glitters, you gotta use a specific kind of glitter because it'll look one way when you first make it, but then if it's not like a solvent resistant glitter, which not all of them say that, and some of them say it and they still end up changing color, that means that like the nail polish base kind of like eats away at the color, and then your nail polish ends up, the glitter ends up turning a totally different color. Because like I made one the other day that was so freaking pretty. It was like an iridescent green with black holographic glitter in it, and the iridescent green just turned to silver because all the color came off of it. And it pissed me off because it was so pretty. Sorry, Escalade, I know you parked over here by yourself to not be near anybody, but anyway, I gotta go get his frosting now. Frosting and birthday candles. And then go home, make the cake, clean up the house. So this is the thing that I had ordered off Amazon. It's supposed to be like an edible icing image for the top of the cake. It's a piece of shit. Don't ever, I don't remember what the seller was, but like it came with instructions and I followed the instructions. It said when you get it, keep it at room temperature. If you're having problems taking it off the backing, to put it in the freezer. And I put it in the freezer and it would peel off for like 2 seconds, but then with the heat of the just as soon as it gets to room temperature, all it wants to do is tear because it's like paper thin. It's impossible to peel it off of this without ripping it. So then I tried to put it on an ice pack, and that's not working either. So all it kept doing is ripping, and I was like, screw it. I'm just going to do what I always do and just draw on the cake. So I just freehanded it, and I couldn't get the right color blue because I do not have a dark enough food coloring, but this is how it came out. As long as Aiden knows who it is, that's all that matters. But I'm really ticked off with that because I was excited for that this year, and it doesn't friggin' work. So I don't know what I did wrong or if I even did anything wrong, but I followed all the directions and it was not working. All it did was rip, and this thing was like $10. I'm so pissed off. So that's Aiden's birthday cake. And I think that if I film anything from his birthday tonight, I'll just stick it in next week's vlog because I was just looking at the footage and I already have too much for this week. So I'll end it with his little birthday cake here, and then the next one will probably start with his happy birthday